For the last 10 years, you've been fed a lie. You've been told that RMDs, required minimum distributions, are a monster. A big bad wolf waiting to wreck your retirement. A tax time bomb designed to blow up your nest egg. That fear is not just outdated. It's profitable for the people selling you complex, expensive solutions. The truth? The RMD boogeyman is a myth. The monster has been declawed. And today, I'm going to show you the proof. But then, I'm going to show you the real trap, the one that's far more dangerous, and the one that none of these other experts are talking about. So, let's start with the proof. How exactly was this RMD wolf declawed? It wasn't one single thing. It was a series of massive improvements to the rules that, when combined, change the entire game. Let's start with the biggest one, the one that changes everything. It's a single number, $50,000. Let me be clear. Back in 2017, a married couple filing jointly, both over 65, could protect about $23,300 of income from federal tax. It was a decent amount. Today, in 2025, that number has nearly doubled. A married couple over 65 can now have almost $47,000 of income, $46,700 to be exact, without paying a single penny in federal tax. Think about that for a second. This isn't some hidden loophole. This is the standard deduction, combined with the age 65 add-ons. It is a massive, nearly $50,000 fortress wall that your RMDs have to break through first before you even get to the 10% tax bracket. While everyone else is panicking about the wolf at the door, you now know the truth. You're protected by a fortress. But that's just the beginning. The $47,000 fortress has 4 assistants that make it even stronger. Assistant number 1, time. The starting age for RMDs has been relentlessly pushed back. It used to be 70 and a half. The moment you hit your early 70s, the IRS stepped in. Then, the first Secure Act bumped it to 72. The Secure Act 2.0 pushed it again to 73, and starting in 2033, it rises to age 75. This isn't just a delay, it's a strategic window. This change gives you 4 to 5 extra years of flexibility. These are golden years in your late 60s and early 70s, where your income can be low, giving you incredible flexibility for tax planning. We'll discuss exactly how to use this window in Part 3. Assistant number 2, the tax brackets themselves. Not only is the deduction massive, but the brackets themselves are lower and wider. Here's a fact. In 2017, a chunk of your income that was taxed at 25% now falls into the 22% bracket. The old 15% bracket is now the 12% bracket. This means you have more room to absorb RMD income before you get pushed into a scary high bracket. And remember, only the dollars above each threshold are taxed at the higher rate. Assistant number 3, the IRS itself. The IRS updated its own life expectancy tables in 2022. What does this mean in plain English? They are forcing you to take out less money. At age 73, the new IRS divisor is 26.5, which means a withdrawal of about 3.77%. This is slightly lower than the old rules. This may sound small, but it's year over year. And here's the key. This 3.77% is less than the classic 4% safe withdrawal rate that most planners already consider sustainable. Think about that. The IRS is requiring you to take out less than what is already considered a safe amount. And assistant number 4, the secret buffers. This is the part most advisors miss. First, Medicare IRMAA, those dreaded premium surcharges. Everyone is afraid RMDs will trigger these, and it's a real concern. But here's the secret. Unlike the Social Security thresholds, the IRMAA thresholds are adjusted for inflation. They have steadily risen. This means you have more headroom, more buffer, before your RMD income ever triggers those higher premiums. Second, Social Security. The tax thresholds haven't changed since the 1980s, which sounds bad. But here is the overlooked good point. Because that $47,000 standard deduction is now so massive, it creates a new buffer. RMDs are less likely to trigger those extra Social Security taxes today than they were a decade ago. So, let's put this all together. RMDs start later. The standard deduction has dramatically increased. The tax brackets are friendlier. The required withdrawal percentages are smaller. It's clear. The old big bad wolf is a myth. And that is the most dangerous blind spot in your entire retirement. This good news makes you complacent. It makes you feel safe. It distracts you from the real trap, the one that both of these other experts mentioned, but didn't give the proper warning. I'm talking about the widowhood trap. Let's run the numbers. Right now, you're a married couple. You're enjoying that $47,000 deduction and those wide, friendly tax brackets. But when one spouse passes away, everything changes in an instant. The surviving spouse now files as a single taxpayer. Their standard deduction is cut in half. The tax brackets become much tighter, much narrower. Let's look at the math. If you have a $500,000 IRA, the RMD is about $19,000. As a widow, that might mean an extra $1,000 to $2,000 in taxes per year. Manageable. But what if you're the audience I'm talking to? What if you have a $2,000 IRA? The RMD is over $75,000. That same $75,000 RMD, slammed into the new, tighter single tax brackets, could mean an extra $8,000 to $10,000 in new federal taxes every single year. That is the trap, not the RMD itself, but the $10,000 tax bomb that hits your surviving spouse right when they are at their most vulnerable. That is the problem we need to solve. So, how do you solve this? How do you defuse that $10,000 tax bomb before it hits your surviving spouse? You stop playing defense. You stop living in fear. You start playing offense. You turn this rule into a tool. You turn a so-called threat into a well-planned legacy plan. There are 3 powerful, effective strategies to do it. Strategy number 1, the blended withdrawal. The old, outdated textbook says to drain your accounts in a specific sequence. Taxable accounts first, then your IRAs last. This is terrible advice. Why? Because you are completely wasting that massive, nearly $50,000 standard deduction safe zone for years. You're letting your $2 million IRA tax bomb just grow and grow until it's forced to explode in your 70s, or worse, in your spouse's 70s. The smart approach is to blend them. Let's use an example. Say you're 65, retired, and your freedom number, your paycheck, is $50,000 for the year. The smart way is to take $25,000 from your taxable brokerage account and $25,000 from your pre-tax IRA. Now, let's look at what just happened. The $25,000 from your brokerage account. Most of that is your original principal. Let's say only $5,000 of it is a taxable capital gain. The $25,000 from your IRA is ordinary income. Your total taxable income for the year? $5,000 plus $25,000 is only $30,000. Your standard deduction for a married couple is nearly $47,000. That $30,000 of income is completely swallowed by your standard deduction. Your federal income tax bill is zero. You just funded your life, tax-free. You are feeding the wolf small bites early on. You are strategically reducing the size of your future RMDs, and you are spreading your tax burden evenly over time, so you never face that one giant tax bill later. This is how you start to shrink that $2 million IRA before it becomes a $10,000 problem for your spouse. Strategy number 2, the micro Roth conversion. This is the most powerful tool for solving the widowhood trap. Too many people think of Roth conversions as an all-or-nothing strategy. They hear stories of people moving hundreds of thousands of dollars and getting hit with a massive six-figure tax bill. That's terrifying. A smarter approach is smaller, targeted micro-conversions. This strategy is perfect for the person in that golden window we identified in Part 2. The person who retired at 65 but won't have RMDs until age 73. In these bridge years, your income is at rock bottom. You don't just sit back, you attack. You sit down with your plan. You know you have that $47,000 safe zone, standard deduction. You know the 12% federal tax bracket goes all the way up to about $95,000 for a married couple. So, you have a massive tax bucket to fill. You intentionally convert just enough, maybe $30,000, maybe $40,000 a year, to fill up that 12% bracket, but not a dollar more. You are voluntarily paying a small 12% tax today, to avoid having your surviving spouse be forced to pay a 22%, 24%, or even higher tax later. You are shrinking your IRA tax bomb on your own terms. You are taking control away from the government and giving it back to your family. Strategy number 3, the legacy strategy, QCDs. This is the most meaningful strategy. It's called a QCD, or Qualified Charitable Distribution. Here are the rules. You must be age 70 and a half or older. You can donate up to $100,000 per year. But here is the magic. The money must go directly from your IRA custodian to the qualified charity. It never touches your bank account. Because of this simple rule, that withdrawal counts toward your RMD for the year, but it never shows up as taxable income. That is the beauty of it. Do you see what this means? It means the QCD cannot push your Social Security into taxation. It means the QCD cannot trigger the Medicare IRMAA surcharge. It is the cleanest, most efficient way to satisfy your RMD. But this isn't just about taxes. This is about your life. Instead of sending that RMD money to the IRS in a check you hate to write, you can send that exact same money to your church, to the local food bank, or to a cause you truly care about. It allows you to experience the joy of your generosity, the impact of your life's work, while you are still here to see it. That is how you turn a tax rule into a legacy. So let's bring this all together. For years, you've been told to fear a monster, but the truth is, the RMD wolf is declawed. For most people. The real trap isn't the RMD, it's the $10,000 tax bomb waiting for your surviving spouse. But now, you have the playbook. You use blended withdrawals. You use micro Roth conversions. You use QCDs. You stop fearing the old myths. And you start solving the real problems. If you found this video valuable and it helped clear up your fears, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on the other strategies we release. And I have one more challenge for you. Click the video on your screen right now. It reveals another major retirement trap that might be hiding in your portfolio. Don't stop here. Keep learning. I'm Kurt Suplee from XRP Today USA. It's time to stop worrying and start building your legacy.